Good evening. Welcome to anyone who's there. And after quite a long break over the summer, it's been a while since we did this together. And I'm looking forward to sharing songs and soul and silence in honour of the earth. So this is Earth Service. Let me just check if things are working. Someone's joined, hurrah! Mark Taft, hello old friend. And Margareta Berg, thank you. And it would be nice to see if anyone else is there without burning my chin. Anyway, it's lovely to see you old friends again. That's how it feels in this global grove as it became. Rachel O'Reilly, good evening. Nice to see you too, Rachel. So there's a few of us at least, and it doesn't matter how many or how few, especially after this this period of relaxing and being out in the world over summer. But it's lovely to be back, I must say, and great to join with you again. Sasha Bengal. Have to watch from the laundromat, but at least I can watch. Great stuff. I can picture you. Anyway, that's lovely. We'll have a song, because it's a great way to land and to be. And I'll read any comments after later. So we'll have a couple of old favourites, but I've got a couple of new songs to come later on. So this is a familiar one, and it's in celebration of the elements, just honouring earth, air, fire and water. Return, 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 return. The earth, the water, the fire and the air. Return, 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 return. The earth, the water, the fire and the air. Return, 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 return. The earth, the water, the fire and the air. Return, 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 return. The earth, the water, the fire and the air. Return, 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 return. The earth, the water, the fire and the air. Return, 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 return. The earth, the water, the fire and the air. Please join in. Return, 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 return. The earth, the water, the fire and the air. Return, 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 return. The earth, the water, the fire and the So sensing us all linking in. Return, return. We are all returning from various journeys over the summer. So there's a few others of you there. I saw John King go through, Jenny Walker, Angelica Minier, Willow, Riverwood. Yeah, lovely. Blessings and welcome. Return, return. So we've all had various adventures or experiences, certainly, since we were together last. It's a couple of months at least, possibly 3. But anyway, here we are. And it's lovely. And let's honour that with an old favourite, and before we link in a little more gradually. And this one's We Are Circling. We are circling. Circling together. We are singing our heart song. This is family. This is unity. This is celebration. This is sacred. Excuse me. And I just can't resist seeing, because it's been so long. A few others there. Sarah Long from Scotland, love to you too. And Boanne, great. Valentina Bernardi, wonderful. There's a few of us, a good few. So, we are circling, circling together. We are singing, singing our heart song. This is family, this is unity, this is celebration, this is sacred. We are circling, circling together. We are singing, singing our heart song. This is family, this is unity, this is celebration, this is sacred. We are circling, circling together. We are singing, singing our heart song. This is family, this is unity, this is celebration, this is sacred. We are circling, circling together. We are singing, singing our heart song. This is family, this is unity, this is celebration, this is sacred. We are circling, circling together. We are singing, singing our heart song. This is family, this is unity, this is celebration, this is sacred. The idea is to join in. We are circling, circling together. We are singing, singing our heart song. This is family, this is unity, this is celebration, this is sacred. Once more. We are circling, circling together. We are singing, singing our heart song. This is family, this is unity, this is celebration, this is sacred. Whoa. So just sitting down and singing together, even though it's this virtual space, I can sense you're all there and something else kicks in. I've missed the singing as much as you, or as possibly more. I realise what a big part it plays in my life and what a good medicine it is, and how important it is to bring it into my life. And so the last one of these I did, I think, online was at the end of the lockdown period, a couple of months ago. And here we are entering another sort of semi-lockdown, or at least restricted movements, and limited rule of 6 is kicking in. Although I'm also kicking in with live sessions out in the garden starting this Sunday at 2 p.m. I know a lot of you live a long way away, but local people are coming around for an earth service, and because it's an act of worship, I'm going to continue with them, even though when you read the detail, acts of worship look to be confined to churches and indoor space. But as Druids and pagans, I think we need to celebrate nature and the earth and get out there and sing and celebrate. And it's really important for our health and for the health of the earth, for the health of our communities and our personal health. So I'm going to be offering these more regularly again as I settle back in, and some episodes of Sovereign Earth, probably starting next Tuesday, but I'm not sure yet. And these live ones out in the garden. We'll see how many. There's a good few coming on Sunday. So, interesting times. And what did I want to say? Yes. I've said this before, but I love this. I love this expression. Deep breaths are love notes to yourself. Deep breaths are love notes to yourself. So let's share 3 breaths and make them love notes as we go. So the first breath for the earth beneath us. And a second deep breath for the sky above. And a third deep breath as a love note in honour of all the waters around the land wherever we're sitting or standing. And let's share 3 Awens because it seems fitting and it helps ground and brings me present, brings me into my body. 3 Awens, sacred breath, blessed breath, inspiration. So deep breath and 3 Awens together. Becoming aware of fully inhabiting the body, becoming aware of fully inhabiting my body through the breath and through song and through this communion of souls. So in the spirit of deep love, deep breaths being love notes, let's sing every breath taken in by the woman who loves and by the man who loves goes to fill the water trough where the spirit horses drink. It's a lovely image I get with that. Goes to fill the water trough where the spirit horses drink. So let's feed the spirit horses with our love notes. Every breath taken in by the woman who loves and by the man who loves goes to fill the water trough where the spirit horses drink, where the spirit horses drink. Every breath taken in by the woman who loves, and by the man who loves, goes to fill the water trough where the spirit horses drink, where the spirit horses drink. Every breath taken in, woo, by the woman who loves, and by the man who loves, goes to fill the water trough where the spirit horses drink, where the spirit horses drink. Every breath taken in, woo, by the woman who loves, and by the man who loves, goes to fill the water trough where the spirit horses drink, where the spirit horses drink. Every breath taken in by the woman who loves, and by the man who loves, goes to fill the water trough where the spirit horses drink, where the spirit horses drink. Every breath taken in, woo, by the woman who loves, and by the man who loves, goes to fill the water trough where the spirit horses drink, where the spirit horses drink, where the spirit horses drink, where the spirit horses drink. I'm sure it's struck us all along the way at some point, but just in that moment, I was just aware of how miraculous and mysterious it is to produce song in the way we do, from a combination of diaphragm, lungs, chest cavity, vocal box, vocal cords, air, and mystery and magic is in there for me too. There's something truly powerful that we can produce this song, just like blackbirds or wrens or skylarks, the same mysterious magic emanating from a body. It's incredible. So I'm going to ask us all, or each, I've got 3 candles and I'm going to light them one by one, but the first one I'm going to light, and I'm going to say my name, and I'm going to add a quality to our journey together for tonight. So whatever that is, I don't know yet. And then I'm going to light a second one and ask you to put in a quality for yourself. And I'll light a third one and ask you to bring in someone who would benefit from this, and you'd like to bring them in and put a quality in for them too. So a name and a quality at each turn. So I'll start and model it. So JJ. Compassion. So your turn, your name and a quality. And then we all bring in a third party, somebody else who is in need of or would benefit from being in this healing space, and a quality to go with it. So there we've lit our altar space. There's 3 swan's feathers in there. I'm not sure if you can see them, but I added them in this time. They were to hand, and it seemed, yeah, there's a grace and beauty about swan's feathers. So I'd like to just dedicate our journey and our work in honour of the earth. So we come together in a spirit of reverence and mirth, or you could put that as prayerfulness and playfulness. We come together to offer our energy, our love, our song, our voice, our healing. We offer it into this space, and we're offering it to the earth, of which we are an integral part. We're not separate. We're just as much. We're like grains of this, like grains of sand, or particles of soil, or we're just like any other living being that is part of the earth. We're integrated, and by healing and offering well-being and joy and communion and community to the earth, we offer it to ourselves, and we all benefit. And I've never known a time when offering healing to the earth and for ourselves has been more vital, more needed, and so it's beautiful to come together and to share that. And one of the aspects of being in lockdown, it felt like the earth was saying, come home to yourself in order that you might come home to me. And that's how it's this opportunity, in a sense, to come closer, even though we're more distanced, the paradox. So let's see what song I might add to the mix at this point. Okay. This is just seems fitting, and it's very simple. Evening breeze, spirit song, come to me when the day is done. Mother Earth awakens me with a heartbeat of the sea. Evening breeze, spirit song, come to me when the day is done. Mother Earth awakens me with the heartbeat of the sea. Evening breeze, spirit song, come to me when the day is done. Mother Earth awakens me with the heartbeat of the sea. Evening breeze, spirit song, come to me when the day is done. Mother Earth awakens me with the heartbeat of the sea. Evening breeze, spirit song, come to me when the day is done. Mother Earth awakens me with the heartbeat of the sea. Evening breeze, spirit song, come to me when the day is done. Mother Earth awakens me with the heartbeat of the sea. With the heartbeat of the sea. With the heartbeat of the sea. Yeah, I'd like to thank you all for joining me because to give gratitude for each and everyone who's here now or watching later, because it helps. One of the reasons it helps give me focus for my practice, so I can bring what I know to be of value and of worth together, and particularly song, but in reverence and in mirth, to offer and share that in community is really important. And this whole notion of social distancing, it might be okay for a little while, but it's not a good idea for very long. We benefit and thrive on each other's presence and interaction, even in this forum, but all the more so when it's for real in the physical world. So there's a couple of others. I just honour Isalinda Damas, Ruby Cook, Louise Art. So whether you've been here before or not, I recognise most names here, but there's 2 or 3 new ones to me. You're very welcome, and blessings, and let's sing. Let's sing a song for fire. Interestingly, I've just lit the first fire of the season because it was chilly this evening. I thought if I'm sitting for an hour or so in here, I want to be warm. And it's almost like the last earth service we shared at the end of spring, but it was still chilly. I think I had a fire then. Anyway, the fire season is approaching. We're in transition, end of summer, start of autumn. Fire, sacred fire, burning through the night, come to me in the dream time with your visions of light. Circle round, spiral down to this heart open wide. Healing light, burning bright, dry these tears that I've cried. Fire, sacred fire, burning through the night, come to me in the dream time with your visions of light. Healing light, burning bright, healing light, burning. I've got it wrong. Five. So let's start that again. I've mixed myself up on the words through lack of concentration. Fire, sacred fire, burning through the night, come to me in the dream time with your visions of light. Healing, circle round, spiral down to this heart open wide. Healing light, burning bright, dry these tears that I've cried. Fire, sacred fire, burning through the night, come to me in the dream time with your visions of light. Circle round, spiral down to this heart open wide. Healing light, burning bright, dry these tears that I've cried. Fire, sacred fire, burning through the night, come to me in the dream time with your visions of light. Circle round, spiral down to this heart open wide. Healing light, burning bright, Dry these tears that I've cried. So dry these tears that I've cried. And we all know grief in our life at some point. The trick is to embrace it and go with it and learn with it and let it dissolve our fears and our sadnesses as the gateway to joy, ultimately. Anyone who watched Sovereign Earth 48, the last one I did a couple of months ago, on grief, it's worth, it's still on here, I think, on Enchanting the Void. Sovereign Earth on grief. A great big spider ran across the floor then. I'm not grieving, but I'm watching where it's gone. Actually, it's interesting, isn't it? Come autumn, they stir. And there's one just there. This thing about dry these tears that I've cried. Malidome Some, who's an African initiator, I think, or certainly deals with initiation. These words: you cannot trust a man who cannot grieve. He becomes a walking powder keg in the community. You cannot trust a man who cannot grieve. He becomes a walking powder keg in the community. Interesting, isn't it? We can probably all think of one or two of those. Sadly, some of them in positions of power and hierarchy that I'd rather not have them in. Walking powder kegs. Right. We're going to sing a song together, and then we're going to go into silence and meditative silence. And in that silence, I'm going to invite us to reflect and offer our thoughts and our prayers to the earth in whatever way is right for us. And we're going to sing a song which you could say is to do with grieving. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I love you and I thank you. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I love you and I thank you. You can I could offer this, or we could offer this in many ways, but maybe towards the earth, we've all, as a species, we've all incurred some input or action that has probably harmed the earth. So without without wallowing in the grief, I'd like a conscious awareness of asking for forgiveness and offering prayers and acknowledgement to the earth, and then we'll have a period of silence, probably about 3 or 4 minutes afterwards. And please join in with all these. It makes makes it much more redolent, much more resonant, and much richer to share in this way. So, I'm sorry, please forgive me. I love you and I thank you. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I love you and I thank you. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I love you and I thank you. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I love you and I thank you. And then there's a chorus. Apano, pano, pano, apano, pano, pano, apano, pano, pano, apano, pano, 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 apano, 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 pano, pano, upon, 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 I'm sorry, please forgive me. I love you and I thank you. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I love you and I thank you. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I love you and I thank you. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I love you and I thank you. Pono 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 pono. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I love you and I thank you. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I love you and I thank you. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I love you and I thank you. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I love you and I thank you. Pono 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 pono. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you and I thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you and I thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you and I thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you and I thank you. So if anything interesting or worth sharing came up for you, I'd be honoured to see if there was anything. But more likely than not, or as likely, is that we were just in our own space. But there's something beautiful and magical. We might be distant geographically, but it's like quantum physics says, and that's only reflecting what mystics have always known, that we can be present to each other in different geographical time in space. Time, I'm not so sure, but in this time, us being together, something really rich and powerful, mystical. Maybe it's my imagination. It doesn't feel like it. It feels like we're together, and it feels supportive and warm, healing. I might be fanciful, but that's how it feels. So we're going to have a new song now. There's a couple of new songs if you're up for them. I've got to remember how they go if I can. Give me a moment. I can't quite remember it, and I can't get the tune because it's on the phone that's filming this. I'm going to have to learn them more comprehensively. I was singing them for about an hour before we came on. It's maybe a reflection of where I am in life and with my memory rather than anything else. I can half get it, but I don't know it well enough to risk it. Anyway, I want to share that with. There's two there actually. Let me see if I know the other one. Bear with me. Same thing. It's there, but not well enough to launch into. And there I was singing it before we started. It's as if the other songs sort of wipe me clean, but they're much more ingrained and old, of long ago. I know these new ones, but not well enough. So we're going to sing a couple of older favourites, but we'll save those others for another time when I've learnt them a bit better. All I can say is they're really nice, but you'll have to wait. I'm sorry. So here's one to celebrate all of us, and just round and round we go. We hold each other's hands, weave our lives in a circle. Our love is strong and the dance goes on. Our love is strong and the dance goes on. So the key word in there is weave, because that's not, I say key, it's the one easily mistaken or not heard. Weave. Round and round we go, we hold each other's hand. Round and round we go, we hold each other's hand. Weave our lives in a circle. Our love is strong and the dance goes on. Our love is strong and the dance goes on. Round and round we go, we hold each other's hand. Round and round we go, we hold each other's hand. Weave our lives in a circle. Our love is strong and the dance goes on. Our love is strong and the dance goes on. Round and round we go, we hold each other's hand. Round and round we go, we hold each other's hand. Weave our lives in a circle. Our love is strong and the dance goes on. Our love is strong and the dance goes on. Round weave our lives in a circle. Our love is strong and the dance goes on. Our love is strong and the dance goes on. Round and round we go, we hold each other's hand. Round and round we go, we hold each other's hand. Weave our lives in a circle. Our love is strong and the dance goes on. Our love is strong and the dance goes on. Our love is strong and the dance goes on. Our love is strong and the dance goes on. I'll just briefly share a story with you that's come to mind. And it came out of, okay, I can't remember those songs. It doesn't worry me anymore. It just is. That's the way it is. That's part of the beauty of being older, accepting and knowing that the perfection is in the imperfection. But when I was 11 or 12, I was asked to sing a solo part, possibly at the Christmas carols, but you know, you get the solo verse, and it was my voice hadn't broken then, and I was told I had an angelic voice at that time. You're hard pushed to realise that now, but in that time I was due to sing this solo in front of masses of people. It's a church called the Oratory in Birmingham, and it's halfway to cathedral. It's that sort of space. And came my moment for my solo as treble, as soprano. I just froze. My voice completely evaporated. I was too scared to sing, and my voice had gone. And at that time, I can think, I was terrified actually, and it put me off singing for a while, which is a shame. We've probably all got memories that of similar ilk, or something in our history, or maybe not. Maybe you stood at the front and sang a beautiful solo and it all went beautifully, and I hope you did. Anyway, that's what came to mind as we sang there. So we'll just finish off with a last song. I'm a wave, my darling. I arise, undone. All love to the earth beneath me, all love to whoever may come. I'm a wave, my darling. I arise, undone. All love to the earth beneath me, all love to whoever may come. I'm a wave, my darling. I arise, undone. All love to the earth beneath me, all love to whoever may come. I'm a wave, my darling. I arise, undone. All love to the earth beneath me, all love to whoever may come. I'm a wave, my darling. I arise, undone. All love to the earth beneath me, all love to whoever may come. I'm a wave, my darling. I arise, undone. All love to the earth beneath me, all love to whoever may come. Join me, please. I'm a wave, my darling. I arise, undone. All love to the earth beneath me, all love to whoever may come. I'm a wave, my darling. I arise, I'm done. All love to the earth beneath me, all love to whoever may come. I'm a wave, my darling. I arise, I'm done. All love to the earth beneath me, all love to whoever may come. I'm a wave, my darling. I arise, I'm done. All love to the earth beneath me, all love to whoever may come. So I'm hoping to hold, I'm getting back into offering these. I'm not sure I can offer them every week, but just keep an eye out on the Facebook page. I'll probably offer them fortnightly. So I'll do Earth Service one Friday and then a Sovereign Earth, then skip a week, Earth Service, then Sovereign Earth, week on week. We'll see. That's just an idea at the moment, but these are folding back into the cycle of the year for me, and it's beautiful to reconnect. So let's just offer out to the world, for the greater good, the beautiful qualities and energies that we've honoured and brought together here. I'm looking forward to catching up on comments, and yeah, love and blessings to you all, and lovely to reconnect and to be linking in again as we enter into autumn, and as this strange time continues. This is a really beautiful connection and anchor in my life, and I hope in yours. Lots of love. So after 3 we'll blow the candles out, offer it out, and I'll sound the bell and bid you adieu. So after 3, let's blow this out with the intention of sharing it. 1, 2, 3. It's like one of those birthday candles, trick candle. So we offer it out for ourselves, for our loved ones, for our communities, and for all beings. There we are. And I'll learn those 2 new songs and share them with you before long. Lots of blessings. Good night.